Moment have been working on new everyday camera slings that work for everyday photographers. As more and more of us are out shooting with smaller setups like the Fujifilm X100 this Lumix L10, or even our smartphones, we don't need these over-constructed shoulder camera bags that were designed for large DSLRs and camcorders from years ago. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through all three of Moment's brand new Fast and Light Slings. Kicking things off, let's get started with the new 1.5 litre Take Sling. Now, 1.5 litres might not sound like a lot, but I think you'll be surprised just how usable and how much stuff you can actually fit inside this pretty small little sling. I have this in the moss green colour, but it's also available in black and desert, which is the same colourways for all three of these brand new Fast and Light Slings. This sling only weighs 200 grams, so the base weight is very low if you're only taking a small setup with you for the day. This bag is designed much more for minimal fast access as either a waist or crossbody bag. You can adjust the straps easily with one hand by using this push-release buckle at the side, and it has an elastic strap keeper to keep your strap nice and tidy once you have it adjusted. Inside the bag, you have the main compartment, which features three different elastic pouches on the front side for batteries, SD cards, AirPods, or even small wireless microphones. The interior back panel also allows extra space for things like filters or lens cloths. On the outside, you have an extra front mesh pocket, which can take small items even up to your phone, as well as another stash pocket on the body side of the bag for keeping things like passports. I've been using this sling for everything on a day-to-day basis, like keeping my keys along with my Moment lenses and even quick lock filters for chilled days of photography, or taking full camera setups like the Fujifilm X100 or more recently this little Lumix L10, and they fit comfortably in the sling along with other accessories. Next up, we have the 4 litre Slate Sling. Now I think this is probably the one that will appeal to the most people straight out of the gate, but hang on till number 3 because I am now a recent convert to the next sling we're going to talk about. But this particular bag I have in the desert colour, likewise this comes in the moss and black as well, and this one only weighs around 400 grams. So also super lightweight for keeping hugged to your body even when you've loaded it out with a bit more kit. The 4 litre Slate Sling can either be worn as a waist bag or as a cross body bag. The strap is very easy to adjust, and just like the Take Sling, this uses a push release buckle for quick removal when you don't need to have it on anymore. It also has a removable 3-point stability strap along with the padded wing. Then inside you have one large compartment with 2 small pockets to the front and 2 more to the back. Then an interior back panel for storing things like your phone, passport, or even your keys on this handy little clip. Then on the outside, there's an airflow back panel to help with ventilation, as well as a rear stash pocket and a front mesh zip pocket. And on the bottom, you've also got a bungee clip for holding things like a tripod, some poles, or even a small bottle or jacket to the outside of the sling. Just like the other Fast and Light Slings, when the sling is empty, it packs down completely flat, so you can stash it in your luggage or a backpack when you don't need it, and then bring it out when you just need to take a little bit less with you for an active day of photography. Last but not least, we have the 7 litre Balance Sling. Now at first, to me 7 litres seemed like overkill, but since using this sling a little bit more, I have fully converted. I'm taking this sling with me more on the days when I would have taken a backpack, because it's super lightweight and you can also carry a lot of kit in it. This one weighs a tiny bit more at around 600 grams, but equally packs down very flat, and it's very, very lightweight compared to this sort of capacity in a more traditional camera sling from the past. I have this one in the desert colour, like the 4 litre Slate Sling, but you can also get this in the black and the moss green. This 7 litre Balance Sling probably has the most interesting design because you don't have just the storage inside the sling itself, you also have a zip compartment in this crossbody strap. This has 2 zips and it can fit things like your phone, and with these little elastic pouches, you can store smaller items like AirPods or wireless microphones. And there's also a clip for your keys. This strap can then be detached and mounted in a different configuration, or you can attach it to anything else you need to carry, like your camera or even another sling if you want. Inside, you have a removable Velcro divider, which means you can go from one large compartment like this, or divide this up into 2 or 3 smaller sections for camera bodies and lenses. There are also 2 smaller pockets at the front, and then 2 more elastic pockets to the sides of the inside of the bag. You've also got a large slip pocket on the body side of the bag, which has 3 more additional sub pockets. Then there's a second large zip compartment, which can store even more, and I've mostly been using this for large filter pouches, power banks, and lens cloths. Then on the outside, you have a zip mesh front pocket, which can take anything from batteries to sunscreen to some snacks. And at the back, there's also a hidden stash pocket on the body side of the bag. On the bottom, there's a mesh water or tripod stretch pocket, plus some extra bungee cords for keeping everything nice and secure. This can carry exactly what I would take in the camera cube in my backpack, but helps me keep the overall weight very light, and also stops me from having to drag around a whole backpack on my shoulders with just this one sling. Plus, I also really like using the strap pocket for using my DJI mics when I'm filming some talking shots, without needing to bother putting anything on a t-shirt or on a jacket. You can find all 3 of these new Fast and Light Slings over on the Moment website. We'll put a link down in the description below this video, and we'll see you in the next video.